On Sunday, the Chinese Foreign Ministry strongly condemned U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth's negative remarks about China at the 22nd Shangri-La dialogue. A spokesperson told Xinhua news agency that Hegseth ignored regional calls for peace and development, instead promoting a Cold War mindset and falsely labeling China as a threat. The remarks were provocative and aimed at causing division. China has formally protested to the United States. The spokesperson said the U.S., not China, is the true hegemon and the main cause of instability in the Asia-Pacific. To maintain its dominance and push the Indo-Pacific strategy, the U.S. has deployed offensive weapons in the South China Sea and fueled tensions, turning the region into a potential conflict zone. Regarding Taiwan, the spokesperson stressed it is China's internal matter, with no foreign interference allowed. The U.S. should not use Taiwan as a bargaining chip or support separatist movements. China urges the U.S. to respect the One China principle and relevant agreements, and to stop encouraging Taiwan independence. On the South China Sea, the spokesperson stated there has never been an issue with freedom of navigation or overflight. China is committed to resolving disputes through dialogue while protecting its sovereignty and maritime rights according to law. The U.S., however, is the main source of instability in the region. China called on the U.S. to respect regional efforts for peace and stop actions that provoke conflict and increase tensions. At the Shangri-La dialogue in Singapore, Hegseth described the Chinese threat as real and possibly imminent, accusing Beijing of seeking hegemony and building military strength, especially to prepare for a possible Taiwan invasion. He urged stronger military cooperation with U.S. allies like Japan, the Philippines, and India to deter China, and called on Asian countries to raise defense budgets, comparing this to NATO's progress in Europe. Taiwan has been self-governed since 1949. China views it as a province, while Taiwan sees itself as a self-governing state that has not declared independence. Beijing opposes official foreign contacts with Taipei and insists on its sovereignty over the island.